Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this featherweight matchup scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He is a British Open champion who won his first 2 glory starts, including a big win in New York City. His professional record, 12 wins, 4 losses, 1 no contest, 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.73 meters, he weighed in at 142.2 pounds, 64.5 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Newark, England. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Bailey, the British Bulldog, Sugden. Across the ring, his opponent will fight out of the white corner, a Florida Golden Gloves, putting his undefeated glory record on the line. His professional record, 10 wins, 1 loss, 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is undefeated in 5 prior glory starts. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.73 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 142.8 pounds, 64.8 kilos. He fights tonight out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Asa, the American Ninja, 10 pounds. Here now is your referee for this contest, Andrew Glenn.
All right, gentlemen, you got the rules. Any question about the rules? Follow my instructions, protect yourself. Until you stop or break, do it right away, you understand? Touch right there, step back, ready at the bell.
Well, we know Asa 10 Pound can fight pretty, but can he fight dirty? Bailey Sugden is ready for a street fight. Here we go, 3 rounds in the featherweight division.
This is the fight I was most excited for when I heard the card announced. Really excited to see how Ace is going to deal with that Bailey Sugden pressure.
Sugden boxing based, 10 Pound Muay Thai based.
It's funny asking, you know, both of them about the boxing. They both feel they have the advantage here. We've seen Bailey mix in some good kicks as well.
Bailey Sugden's father and trainer, Dean Sugden, said they were elated when asked to fight Asa 10 Pound. Not intimidated in the least. I said, don't you want Bailey to have a sort of easy night every once in a while? He's fought a killer's row, and he says, no, man, we think we can beat Asa 10 Pound.
Yep, Asa's already wanting to stay longer, mix his strikes, use his kicks versus the punches.
From Bailey, ends it with an exit low kick.
Yep, he's putting that high output, but Asa 10 Pound's really got a nice overhand right. You've seen him drop a few people with that already.
If there's one thing that gets Asa 10 Pound upset, it's if you tell him that his boxing isn't as good as his opponent's.
Yep, he's been upset with me a few times with that.
But I'll ask you anyway, who's the better boxer, Joe?
Well, it's tough because it's a different style of boxing. Bailey's more of a boxer on angles, attacking, moving, where you see Asa 10 Pound use it more to set up his kicks and land that big overhand right. So difference of styles.
Good right hand from Bailey.
There's that high output from Bailey.
Spinning back fist there from 10 Pound. He tried to avoid Bailey's punches when he had his back turned.
And Asa's last fight, he threw a lot of spinning attacks and asked him about, would you do that against Bailey? And he says it's a different fight. He could adapt. He's got to fight differently. He's fighting towards his opponent's style. Where Bailey, on the other hand, is going to bring the fight. He fights to his style, makes people fight his way.
Yeah, a lot less spectacular offense than we've seen in the past from 10 Pound. He knows what he's dealing with in Bailey Sugden. Close first round.
Yeah, Bailey with the output. Asa 10 Pound chopping the legs.
10 seconds.
Straight right hand for Bailey. That's a 50-50 first round.
Yep, it's close. I mean, Asa chopping the legs, the volume and the output from Bailey in the hands. It's definitely a 50-50 round in my eyes.
There is the newcomer of the year 2018, the number 6 featherweight in the world, Asa 10 Powell, fighting out of West Palm Beach, Florida. His last fight was in Orlando. He said, man, I sure hope Glory comes back to Florida again next year. Little did he know our next card would be in Florida.
Yeah, quick turnover for him, so he probably stayed right in camp. His opponent, Bailey Sugden, the British Bulldog, formerly known as the Bad Boy. Signature strike, the left hook. It's a family affair. His father in his corner now, giving him instructions, trying to motivate him. His brother Chad and Regis, also professional fighters. His brother Chad at Glory 23 has a win over Myrtle Grunhart. There he is, Colby Covington in the house.
Colby Covington trying to make MMA great again. The UFC's number 2 welterweight. Keep him away from Usman over here. He feeds off the booze. Great to see all these UFC champions and contenders showing up from South Florida to support Glory. They absolutely love it. And all 3 judges gave round 1 to 10 Powell.
Yeah, I mean, you got to even see now the low kicks. Asa 10 Powell's really focusing on it. Some bruising on Bailey's outside leg.
That was a very close first round. Maybe a bit surprised that all 3 judges scored it for the American.
Well, I mean, you have the crowd cheering, so every time Asa lands, you know, it could sway the judges.
It's not supposed to.
But it was a close round regardless.
Nice jumping knee there for 10 Powell.
Yep, he knows Bailey's coming forward with hands, so he's eating with low kicks and knees now. He doesn't want to sit there and overbox,
Good
but
counter right hand. Perfectly executed, and he caught him again with the left.
yeah, you sure Asa 10 Powell probably wants to get competitive and show that he'll outbox him.
Kick just missed. Bailey Sugden said he has been completely 100% immersed in this training camp. Says he never gets abs no matter what he does, but this camp, he found some abs. That's how dedicated he's been to his craft. Bailey scoring.
He's trying to land that big, powerful right hand. Putting everything behind it.
You know, we haven't really seen a ton of forward pressure from Bailey like we normally would.
Yeah, Ace is doing a good job at managing his distance, circling, staying long. He's not going to let Bailey just sit there and tee off.
Nice flurry. Bailey then.
Anytime Ace stands, that's when Bailey's scoring. He just had 2 nice combinations, 3 good exchanges in a row.
Bailey starting to heat up here in round 2.
And sometimes it takes a while for pressure to build up. Mason now being a little bit more hesitant throwing the low kick, knowing Bailey's gonna slam that right hand down the middle. They just swung in mid-range.
Another close round. Oh, Asa caught him coming in, but then Bailey got his shots in as well.
And that's when Ace is landing well, trying to land his counter punches, especially with that right hand on the exit.
Who'd you give that one to, Joe?
Oof. I mean, I think it was a better round for Bailey Sugden in that round. I think he had the better of the exchanges. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if you gave that round to Asa 10 Powell either, but I mean, it's that close in my eyes. But I felt like, you know, Bailey Sugden attacking, maybe more pressuring, may have looked favorable. But beginning of those rounds, we saw a lot of good low kicks from Asa.
He's our favourite. But he hasn't landed anything. The cheering shots are being blocked. You are landing the techniques. You know, in this last round, I think you can hurt him.
Keep that pressure, please. Keep that pressure. Give him your feet.
In between breaking up the golden gloves,
Switch it up, let me know. All right.
Third and final round. Bailey Sugden, the British Bulldog, versus Asa Tenpao, the American Ninja.
And you should see the scores.
All three judges giving it to Tenpao. Joe, I've got to say, it doesn't seem that it's going, I don't want to say it's, let's just say that Sugden deserves better, it seems like, from my perspective.
Yeah, it's a great fight. I mean, Bailey's doing the right things, being aggressive, staying in the face. Asa is moving, evading. He did land good counter punches, right, that do damage, but definitely is really close to the fight.
Well, Dean Sugden told his son, I think you can hurt him. He has to if he wants this fight to go to a fourth round. Needs a knockdown. Combination there for Bailey. Front kick there.
Bailey's blitzing with his punches now.
Bailey's entire left arm is tattooed like Iron Man. He could use an iron-like left hook right now.
Yeah, which is his favorite strike. Right now, he's really slamming his right hand. He's got to keep that pressure, keep going. Not back up after that combination. Stay in Ace's face.
Bailey has landed 14 more strikes. Granted, he's thrown about 50 more.
Yeah, Bailey's definitely the busier fighter. Comes down to damage, the meaningful strikes.
Total strikes landed, Sugden with more, but Tenpao more accurate. Tenpao has never been knocked down. Bailey needs to find a way to do it in the final 45 seconds.
Bailey just slipped outside, tried to counter with his punches.
Head punches. Look at Sugden, 40 to 17.
Thrown 122.
Bailey showing a lot of heart as he normally does, but it may not be enough tonight. A low kick there from Sugden.
Love that running step that Sugden does, but boom, big right hand at the end for Asa.
Great fight between Tenpao and Bailey Sugden. It'll go to the judges' scorecards. You're watching Glory 68 live from Miami, Florida. We welcome you back here to Glory 68 in South Florida. The co-main event lived up to the billing, Joe. Fireworks from the opening bell.
Yep, right away, both of them went after each other. We saw Asa Tenpao really try to use his low kicks, landed some good right hands, and the Bailey Sugden style continued to come forward, try to use his hands, being the busier fighter, but Asa seemed to be doing the more damaging shots as Bailey was coming in, mixed his strike well, but the judges seem to have it for Bailey Sugden. The strike count, you saw Bailey Sugden, no surprise, really coming in with the boxing where Asa Tenpao really looked at attacking the legs with his low kicks. Strikes by zone, again, Bailey Sugden attacking the head where Asa Tenpao changed it up a little bit more, attacked the head with his punches, mixed the body well as his low kicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. All three of our ringside judges see the bout and score the bout the same, 29-28, for your winner by unanimous decision, Asa Tenpao!
Congratulations, Asa 10 Pow. It was certainly a battle. How would you describe that fight you just had with Bailey Sugden?
It was a good fight. I really enjoyed it out there. Bailey brought the game, so we had to take it to another level a little bit. But yeah, I felt good in there.
How much did this very pro Asa 10 Pow crowd help you out here tonight?
Oh, always. It's like I don't want to down it, but it's like 30% factor.
All right, you've beaten Bailey Sugden now. The criticism for you is that your competition hasn't been as great as maybe it could have been. You just beat Bailey. Who do you want to fight next?
Maybe the champ in December on Collision. If not, I'm taking the rest of the year off. 954-561-305. Yeah. Let's come back, Glory. Let's come back to Miami. Maybe do my belt here in Miami again. But if not, batter Rico. I see it needs a little bit more fighters on it. So if you guys want to put me on, hit a ninja up.
All right, everybody, give it up one more time for Asa 10 Pow.
There you go, Asa 10 Pow improves his Glory record to 6-0 and currently ranked number 6. And no surprise, he's already calling out the champ with a lot of confidence.